Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much I want to do this. Well, hello everybody and welcome. This is my first spring camp out. Today we're going to start the afternoon here at Elk Falls Provincial Park. It's been raining up here, torrential amounts of rain. So I thought this was the perfect time to come up and have a look at these magnificent waterfalls. After we finished hiking around this section of the park, we're going to go back to the campsite, cook up some good dinner, and hopefully get a good sleep. So let's go. We've got a series of stairs to go down. Then we're going to come to the suspension bridge. How do you feel about those bridges? They're not my favorite. Okay, let's go see. Well, what do you think? Okay, I think if you look just straight ahead, not down. All right, let's go. Well, fortunately, it didn't jiggle too much. That's pretty spectacular. Well, that was better than I thought it was going to be. It's pretty magnificent. It was a really good time to come. Just so much water, so frightening and magnificent. So much of nature's like that, and this is wonderful. Well, we're going to carry on and go for a walk along a trail. This area was partly turned into a park in order to preserve the old growth forests. A lot of the area here was logged, I think I read somewhere in 1929, but some areas, like right around here, have never actually been logged, according to the signage. And finding real, genuine old growth forests is very challenging in British Columbia, and so we're lucky to have these beautiful parks that preserve them. It's quite a dynamic area to live in. I am immensely grateful. I really thrive on this. The air is so fresh and clean. It's just pristine. So I'm glad you could come along, and I hope you're enjoying it too. you do for a picture? All the mist is condensing on the trees, and it's just raining down here. Oh, it's amazing. This is what they call the West Coast rainforest. This is why these plants are so green and why they grow so big. It's fabulous. Well, that's been a nice walk. I think I'm almost at a point where I can turn around. You might be wondering where my little dog Milo is. I was all set to take him. I packed the van and I was, preparing to go because he doesn't like the tent. And so I thought we'll take him in the van. Anyway, he's got a sore on his paw and it's going to heal. It's not serious, but he wouldn't have enjoyed this walk. It's too rough and there's too many little rocks and there's just debris, right? So if you got a sore foot and you got a bare dog foot, he would not want to do this. So I've left him at home with Bob, and Bob's actually, he's not happy Milo's got a sore foot, but he's happy that I've left him at home. So I'm out here on my own without my dog, which is too bad. But another time, he'll be back to normal, probably in a few days. Well, this looks pretty good. The river is just right across the road from me, and there's a sort of public area just to get down to it there. And it's pretty quiet. Just for an overnight, it's perfectly terrific, and it's very inexpensive. This time of year for a senior, which I am, it's $11 Canadian. It's somehow managed to get to be after 4 o'clock already. But what a great afternoon. I'm ever so glad that I came today. And with the river being high and all that water coming over the falls, it was beautiful. All right, see you in a little while. I'm going to do one of my little baking in the billy can dinners, which I know many of you seen me do before. A couple of years ago, I made a lasagna doing this system. And it was quite successful. I remember that it was quite tasty. So I looked in the fridge and I thought, well, I think what I'm going to do is just put together some ingredients for a vegetarian lasagna. Now that's not going to appeal to some of you, but that's okay. And I also in the summertime grow tomatoes and garlic and basil, and I make tomato sauce. So I brought some of my tomato sauce out of the freezer, and once this is ready to go, I'll put it very quickly together. It's going to be the most simple lasagna with good ingredients, but put together with no fuss, no muss. It'll probably take me a minute and a half to put it into the little pan. And then we're going to put it into the billy can oven and give it probably 20 to 30 minutes, and dinner will be ready. So. So I thought I'd come in and put this little lasagna together. So I'm just going to show you how simple I'm making this. Sometimes I like to take a lot of time to bake something and fuss. But sometimes, like after a busy day today, like going out to the falls, I'm just as happy to put something together quickly, but still have something good. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. And we're going to hope that it comes out okay. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is put in a little bit of this homemade tomato sauce. Doesn't need too much, just on the bottom. And I have some ready, oven-ready lasagna. So I'm going to put that in. Then I'm going to put in some roasted red pepper, sweet red pepper, and some sliced mushrooms for the next layer. And some tomato. So I know this is not traditional, but we don't need traditional. Now I have a mix of two cheeses, Parmesan and I don't know, something else I had in the fridge. So they're both white. So I'm going to put some of that on. And a couple more pieces of the lasagna. Oh, break that off. Stick it in. Put the rest of the sauce on top. So look at all this garlic and basil. Tomatoes grown in our backyard. Everything's homemade. And more cheese. And that's going to be it. I think it's going to be good. So the trick is now to get it baked properly, adequately, on the little twig stove that I've got out there with the briquettes in it instead of twigs. And they're just easier. I'm not into making this difficult. I'm not going out rubbing two sticks together, trying to get a fire going. This isn't a survival show. This is about enjoying being in the outdoors. Okay, I'm just letting that little oven preheat, and I have those little stones. I carry them around with me and use them over and over again, and because they don't seem to be affected by the heat. And I'm just going to let that warm up, and then once I think I can make a best guess, and then I'll put the lasagna in, and then we'll cross our fingers and hope that we smell something really good. The one time I did do this, after a little while I started to be able to smell it, and that was a sign to me that I must be getting close. So let's hope for the best, because I'm getting hungrier and hungrier. Hot. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. I think that's done. Let's take this little stick. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's all cooked. I'm pretty pleased about that. I'm going to go in and taste it. But I've run out of firewood, and it's getting chilly. It's going to start getting frosty pretty soon. I can just feel it in the air. And I've got the buddy heater on in the van. So I'm going to take this in the van and eat it in there and be nice and warm. This looks absolutely fabulous. And I'm just going to have a bite. Oh, the pasta's done really well. It took longer than I thought it would be. I had to reset my timer, and I think it took really, about 45-50 minutes, which is pretty standard for lasagna like this in your own oven at home. So let me try it though. Oh, it's just what I wanted tonight. Something savory, good, hot, just homey, And so I'm just going to enjoy this. And I'll get back to you after dinner. Well, this has been an awesome day, and it's been totally worth the effort to come up here to go exploring the Elk Falls and through that park and the old growth. I loved it. It was a wonderful way to spend a day. It was a great evening cooking my lasagna. I ate it all up. There's not a scrap left, and it was delicious. I felt like I had a really, really good Wendy outdoors day. So thanks for coming, and I'll see you in the morning. Time to make maybe some mango pancakes for breakfast. See you in the morning. Well, that looks pretty good, don't you think? I could have heated up these mangoes a bit, but I think I'm just too hungry. I'm just going to get into it. This will be delicious. Pancakes and mango. I'm going to really enjoy this. So I'll see you after breakfast. That was a very hearty breakfast. Didn't quite finish the pancake, but ate all of the mango. It was delicious. Nice and ripe and juicy. Well, I think this is the end of this lovely little overnight that we've had here for the spring equinox. Very simple camp out, but very, very much enjoyed that gorgeous hike down to Elk Falls yesterday. That was the focus of the trip. I really want to see those falls in full flow, which we did, and I really thought that you might enjoy seeing that along with me. It had been quite a few years, probably 6 or 7 years, since I've been up here to look at these falls, and it was perfect. A great day, good 3 hours just walking around admiring all the old growth and finding different viewpoints for the falls. I just had a really good day. Anyway, this was fun. So thanks again for coming, and until next time, live life fully and seize the moment whenever you can. And that's just what this was. It was certainly another example of the weather's right, the water flow, I bet's good, let's go for it. I'm very fortunate that I can just do that and just go. I don't have the responsibilities that many of you have. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.